Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief keeps you informed about what's happening in Annapolis, Anne Arundel County, and Maryland. Local news, local sports, local events, local opinion, and, of course, local weather. Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief starts now.
Good morning. It's Wednesday, July 31st, 2024. This is John Frenaye, and this is your Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief presented by Annapolis Subaru and the SPCA of Anne Arundel County. Wow, July is gone already. And here's a quick I told you so moment from me. I learned last night that the Atlas Restaurant Group has recently signed the lease for Stevens Hardware Building on City Dock. No word on what it will become, but it seems like Atlas is making the move to pretty much own the restaurant scene in downtown Annapolis. Anyhow, we do have some more news to get to, so shall we? The United Food and Commercial Workers Local 400 Union, which does represent the Annapolis Police Department, plans to hold a vote of no confidence in Police Chief Edward Jackson and his command staff on Thursday, the 8th of August. The union cites issues including the loss of the department's CALIA accreditation and retaliatory actions against the officers who were reporting waste and mismanagement to the mayor's office as whistleblowers. The two officers were suspended for whistleblowing, leading to an unfair labor practice charges. And immediately following the union's announcement, Annapolis Mayor Buckley reiterated his confidence in the chief and his command staff. He also announced that after review by the Baltimore City Police Department, the suspensions of the two officers have been lifted. The mayor assured residents that the matter was administrative and not related to any public interactions. Despite the mayor's confidence, the poll on Eye on Annapolis is pointing in a different direction, with 85.4% of the respondents saying that they do not have confidence in APD leadership. Naval Bagels in Edgewater will open on Thursday, which is exciting news for Edgewaterians. And the first residents will move into the new Avalon Apartment complex at Beacon Square on August 9th. But you're going to need a decent paycheck to move in. A 514-square-foot studio starts at $2,210 a month. A 594-square-foot one-bedroom apartment starts at $2,317, and a 984-square-foot two-bedroom apartment starts at $3,066. That makes it pretty difficult to afford housing in the new complex. Initially, this complex was supposed to have affordable workforce housing, but it appears that plan must have changed. The Bush Annapolis Library is going to host the annual fundraising event for the love of the library. That's going to be on Friday, September 27th from 6 to 8 p.m. The event is going to feature culinary delights, drinks, a wine and whiskey pull, and live auction. Funds raised will support the library's programs, including youth and adult initiatives and technology enhancements. Early bird tickets are available now, and further information can be found at aacpl.net. And once again, the libraries are so cool. I could never drink in a library without getting in trouble when I was younger. Tonight is the soccer match between Crystal Palace and Wolverhampton Wanderers at the Navy Marine Corps Memorial Stadium in Annapolis at 8 p.m. This match is part of the Stateside Cup, which runs through August 3rd, featuring top international soccer talents. Tickets are still available at statesidecup.com, and the city of Annapolis is warning residents that are not attending the game to sort of avoid the stadium area due to expected heavy traffic tonight. Up this Saturday on the Local Business Spotlight, we're going to be chatting with a cool nonprofit up in North County called the Complete Player Charity, doing great things for our youth. And we did drop that bonus podcast with Craig O'Keefe from the 60s show yesterday, and that looks like to be a fabulous show at Maryland Hall on the 9th. Tickets are available at ramsheadonstage.com or marylandhall.org. And by now, you know the drill. Please let your friends, neighbors, and colleagues all know about the Daily News Recap email. It's free. It comes to your inbox every night at 7 p.m. and is going to keep you up to speed on all the top local news stories. And it's paywall free. And here's a link right here in the show notes for you. All right, let's put this puppy to bed with a quick thank you to you and also to our sponsors for the Daily News Brief: Annapolis Subaru, the SPCA of Anne Arundel County, Solar Energy Services, and Hospice of the Chesapeake. So now you just need to hang tight because George Young from DCMDVA Weather is standing by with the only locally forecasted weather report you'll find. And Bridget, also known as BeeprBuzz, is here with Annapolis After Dark. All that's coming up in just a bit, so stick around.
Have you ever had to wait to get an appointment at the Apple Store? Skip the wait and the line at the mall by visiting Mac Medics in Severna Park or Lanham, where appointments are not necessary. Mac Medics is an Apple-authorized service provider. Mac Medics services all Apple devices, including broken iPhone screens and batteries, and all without an appointment. Most iPhone repairs are complete the same day and usually within a few hours. Mac Medics is also an Apple-authorized reseller and sell Apple products at the same price as the Apple Store. Visit Mac Medics in Severna Park or Lanham for Apple-authorized sales and service and shop local. Don't wait for help. Call Mac Medics at 410-757-MAX, which is 410-757-6227. It's 410-757-6227. Or visit them online at macmedics.com. When you live near Annapolis, you know how fickle the weather can be. So you need a truly local forecast that's accurate and reliable. Forecast right here in Annapolis. DCMDVA Weather is not just for today, but for the rest of the week and the weekend too. Now here's George Young of DCMDVA Weather with the weather outlook for today and beyond.
Hey everyone, this is George with DCMDVA Weather, and this is your Eye on Annapolis forecast for Wednesday, July 31st, last day of July 2024, and it will be the first day of yet another multi-day heat wave with highs in the 90s and heat index values at 100 plus degrees at times over the next several days. Look for highs today through Friday in the mid-90s or so, with humidity levels pushing heat index values into the 95 to 105 degree range with winds out of the southwest today, around 5 to 10 knots for the Wednesday night races in Annapolis this evening, with a very small chance of a shower or storm today and tomorrow, before rain chances increase a bit Friday. As for the weekend, the expectation is for more low to mid-90s 4 p.m. highs with an ongoing threat of showers and storms both Saturday and Sunday. Okay, that's it for today. This is George Young of DCMDVA Weather. Make it a great day out there today. Stay healthy and be safe. And be sure to follow DCMDVA Weather on Facebook and X each day for updates, along with the website at dcmdvaweather.info, so you can always stay weather informed.
Hello, energy consumers. This is Rick Peters, president of Solar Energy Services. Is all this talk of inflation making you uneasy? Me too, especially the uncertainty. How bad will it eat into my future purchasing power? Well, don't feel helpless, because solar energy can give you some financial control. By installing and owning your solar system, you can lock out electricity cost inflation by locking in your electricity price for more than 25 years. Many of our inflation-fighting clean energy systems offset 100% of the annual electricity demands. Customers frequently add electric vehicle charging and backup batteries to their solar projects, providing them inexpensive auto fuel and additional energy security for the home. Freeze energy inflation in its tracks by committing to affordable, clean solar energy. Call us today at 410-923-6090 or visit us at solarsaves.net. But don't wait another minute. Sunshine's a wasted.
Sunshine, sunshine, nothing else can make me feel so fine.
The music scene in Anne Arundel County is popping, and sometimes it's hard to sort through it all. From blues to pop, from funk to ska, BeeprBuzz has it all covered for you in this week's Annapolis After Dark.
Good morning, Annapolis. BeeprBuzz here with your Annapolis After Dark weekend music highlights for Wednesday, July 31st through Sunday, August 4th. Where is this summer going? It's already August. Anyway, go to the socials for Annapolis Streaming and BeeprBuzz, and also both websites for the full schedule. We update the Facebook posts and all websites with changes and cancellations so you know before you go. AnnapolisStreaming.com, AnnapolisMusic.us, and BeeprBuzz.com. Live music for today, Wednesday. Start with Hippie Happy Hour with Dave Chappell and Friends at 49 West. Ryan Cozell will be at Middleton Tavern. The Ben Duo will be at Dark Horse. George Evans will be at Langways in Crofton. The Vicky Roberts Band will be down at Pirates Cove in Galesville out on the dock bar. Frank Florence of Left of Center will be solo up at Ram's Head Dockside in Glen Burnie. Every Wednesday, Billy Z, the party shaker, is at Level, a small plates lounge in downtown Annapolis during dinner under the stars. The Scribe duo with Joey Mitchell will be up at Mother's in Arnold, and this is a big one for tonight. This is the last chance to catch Larry Lay on the keys at Brian Brew in Severna Park. This is his last show on this side of the bay until Saturday. I'll tell you more about that in a bit. Thursday, get to the point for Brian Ewald. The Grilled Lincolns are going to be at Tides and Tunes at the Annapolis Maritime Museum. Ben Heemstra of Ben will be at Reynolds Tavern on Thursday. Aaron Hawkins of Loose Ties will be at Severna Park Tap House. And Ted Garber is back at Brian Brew in Severna Park. This is a good one. Weekend music. It's Key West weekend up at Rumor Reel in Nadina. Pacifico Rick and Conga Todd will kick it off on Friday. Saturday, Rick Farrell and the Borrowed Stars Trio will be opening for the Marshall Morlock Band from Key West, both days up in Nadina. Also in Nadina, Lauren and Rusty Duo will be at the Irish Pub next door. Friday, Moran Tripp Band will be at the Summer Concert Series at Annapolis Town Center. Guava Jelly will be at Annapolis Market House. Ryan Keith Band will be at Santa Joe's on West Street. Noel and Jeff will be bringing their band back to Middleton Tavern. Kevin Pollack and Doghouse Blue are back at Waterman's Tavern in Edgewater for their monthly residency. Saturdays start with brunch at Cooper's Tavern in Edgewater with music by Brant Austin Dunn. Jeremy Norris will be at Homestead Gardens in Davidsonville. West Street Revival Band will be at Blackwall Hitch. Tim and Katie will be at Mike's Crab House North up in Pasadena. Brody Keene will be at Broken Oar in Glen Burnie. Lost and Found Trio Band will be at Brian Baru. George Jano and the Fields are at Mother's Peninsula Grill up in Arnold on Saturday. And if you missed Brent Austin Dunn earlier in the day, catch him again Saturday night at Blackwell Barn and Lodge in Gambrels. And this is the big one for Saturday night. The last chance to see Larry Lay on the Keys in Maryland will be over on the shore at the Island Pub. I'll see you there. Okay, Sunday Fun Day. In Nadina, start with brunch with Brody Keene at the Rumor Reel. Or start in Severna Park with brunch with Steve and Kim Acoustic Duo at Gary's Grill. In downtown Annapolis, start off with First Sunday Arts Festival on West Street with music by West Street Revival Band and many more. Casey McConville will be at Annapolis Market House. Richard Hayward will be at Galway Bay. Jeremy Norris will be at Santa Joe's Riverside down in Galesville. And Joe Hickey will be at Pirates Cove just a few steps down on the West River, also in Galesville. Remember, these are just the highlights. Find the full schedule of music for all of Annapolis and the surrounding areas on the Annapolis Streaming Facebook event and on the websites AnnapolisStreaming.com, AnnapolisMusic.us, and BeeprBuzz.com, spelled BeeprBuzz. Add the websites to the homepage on your cell phone to make them an app. Then it's just 2 clicks to the music anytime. I'll see you out there.
Coping with advanced illness can be overwhelming, and determining the best options for a loved one isn't always so easy. But here at Hospice of the Chesapeake, your hometown hospice, we want you to know you do have a choice. You can choose exactly who provides the care and the type of care you receive, and it's your decision when and where your loved one receives that care. We have served our community, family, and friends for over 40 years. We are there when you need us. Learn how we can help at hospicechesapeake.org.
You've been listening to the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. Tell your friends and colleagues, this is the podcast where you can keep up on the latest with what's going on in Annapolis and Anne Arundel County. And don't forget about our website, eyeonannapolis.net, where you can find even more information. And make sure you follow us on Facebook at All Annapolis and on Twitter at Eye on Annapolis. This Daily News Brief podcast comes to you every Monday through Friday at 6 a.m.